Greetings Wastelanders, and welcome to the second part of the intro for this 2022 playthrough. For this video, we will be talking about mods. There are literally thousands of mods, some good, and some not so good, ranging from new weapons and clothes, new buildings and furniture, sometimes even a new NPC. I've played with mods, and without, and some can genuinely make a playthrough better, starting with this one, the unofficial Fallout 4 patch. This mod is basically a collection of bug fixes. A massive collection of bug fixes. Scrolling through the enormously long changelog reveals many corrections, such as fixing the end of the Battle of Bunker Hill to remove the surviving combatants after the cell resets. Fixes made to some of the audio files. The greatest number of fixes appear to be fixes to typos in the subtitle text. Some of the fixes are crossed out in the changelog, indicating bugs that were fixed in official update patches to the game, and are no longer included in this mod. Is it worth it? Well, it's a lot of space burned up fixing some minor typos, and maybe Bethesda didn't want Glory to have a synth component in her inventory. But I had to straighten out the Battle of Bunker Hill bug myself in my last no-mod playthrough, so I'm willing to load it up. So now we come to Sim Settlements. One of my favorite game series was the SimCity games. I started with the original SimCity way back when, complete with the red, photocopy-proof code page to let you play. I remember my first big PC upgrade to play SimCity 2000. Then 3000. Simcopter. The Streets of SimCity. SimCity 4. Then I got The Sims and then Sims 2, and SimCity faded into memory. But now, you can do something similar in Fallout. Place a residential square and the settler will build a house. Place an agricultural square and the settler will build a farm. Place a commerce square and the settler will build a shop. A recreational square will build a park, and an industrial square will build a scrap pile. Lastly, a martial plot will make a guard post. As your settlement grows, the buildings and farms will upgrade, providing more food, better housing, and better supplies at shops. But it doesn't end there. You can add the Vault-Tec add-on to get indoor plots to use in your vaults, or any other indoor space large enough. There is also a new vault door with turrets and an auto-closing door when attacked. Suppose you want better-looking houses and farms. The Home Improvements add-on gives you log cabins, A-frames, modern houses, brick houses, and some odd little hidden goodies. It also includes some better-looking farms, including tarberries in a fountain, and a greenhouse. The last add-on added on was the Slocum's Joe add-on. The mod builds the shop, upgrades it, and occasionally sticks a few donuts and coffee drinks in the inventory of your workbench. Is it a cheat to use this? Well, if you consider a shady little vendor in a basement who has tons of everything and a cab stash big enough to buy everything you can find a cheat, then yes. A bit. A power armor shop where you can pay to fix your armor like at a doctor, or buy new armor pieces without traveling to the Adam Cat's garage, then yes. A bit. But you don't have to build either of those if it bothers you. So there you go. Buildable small cabins. Someone decided the cabin at Walden Pond should be available anywhere, so they made this mod. Just a small little cabin with room for a bed and a chair, great for small settlements where space is tight. Or you could set them up as a roadside traveler cabin. However you use them, they are handy little things to build. Craftable working sinks and showers is a mod that is great, but hard to find now. The creator took exception to a policy change made by the Nexus, and pulled his mod from it. You can find it with a Google search, and download it from somewhere. Why go to the trouble? you get dozens of showers and bathtubs that actually work. Sinks that you can drink from, kitchen sinks that you can build an entire kitchen around. Toilets that settlers will sit at, and sometimes read the newspaper. Even an insert for the outhouse building in the Barns tab. To go with all this, there are shower curtains, bathroom accessories, things you need to make a bathroom or kitchen look complete. Scavenger Power Armor. The story is, some wasteland scavenger pieced together a set of power armor and modified it to carry more stuff. Turned it into a cargo hauler of sorts. Is this cheating? Yeah, probably, because most of the parts are better rated than T-45 armor, and you can get this right at the start. But if you collect power armor, you'll probably like this one. Dear damn job Codsworth. This is a significant redo of Sanctuary Hills. It's based on the premise that, instead of moping around his house for 200 years, Codsworth actually did his job and tried to maintain the entire neighborhood. Buildings are old, but intact, and some have more stuff in them that they probably should have. But there will be more on this mod in a separate video. Makeshift Homes is another one of those kind of cheating mods. It gives you player homes in different locations around the upper portions of the map. You get a home in a water tower, a bookshop, a crypt in a cemetery, a diner in Boston, and in a red rocket designed to look like the one in the opening video. Which also includes the power armor, so, yeah, a little bit of a cheat. But it's nice to have a place to stop for the night, even nicer if you're playing survival mode. Northland Diggers is a nice mod that gives you a variety of stations you can assign all those extra settlers to. They can be butchers, mailmen, tax counters. They can make packaged food, booze, ammunition, or junk. There's even a scrapping station that has your settler working on a lone wanderer motorbike. There are plants and garden objects you can build, and a nice large mute fruit tree that provides extra food and shade. We are the Minutemen levels the Minutemen up as you level up. Better armor, better weapons, better able to do the job of protecting the Commonwealth at a minute's notice. The Plucky Little Trailer mod isn't just a cute name, it's a fun little premise. Find the magazine in the mailbox in Sanctuary, drop it down wherever you like, then stand back. A lovely little garden space grows up, complete with yard furniture and some workstations, and out of the sky will fall a plucky little trailer. A player home in less than a minute. But choose wisely, you only get one magazine, and once it's placed, that's it. The Settlement Objects expansion pack gives access to tons of the building pieces available in the game, from all of the factions. Institute, Brotherhood of Steel, Vault-Tec, you can even build a Ferris wheel if you want. If you're into modern, clean-looking settlements, this is the mod for you. I use it mainly for the electrical items and the vault walls. The mod for when you want a settlement that doesn't look modern and clean is thematic and practical. This is the mod that gives you all the junk furniture you could ever want, as well as a working couple bed and bunk bed. There's furniture and structures for the visiting caravans, as well as some Brotherhood of Steel specific items. Scrap Everything is a two-edged sword of useful mods. It lets you scrap a lot of the things that just get in your way when you're trying to build a settlement. But it can't get rid of everything, and sometimes that's why you want to use it. Even worse, it sometimes gets rid of too much. Scrap the wrong thing at Coastal Cottage, and you're left with a big hole in the ground that you have to cover up. Scrap the wrong thing in Home Plate, and you're left with the blinding bright white light of a broken environment. So be careful if you use it. There are other mods that I will add on later, once I get things established, like Orphans of the Commonwealth, a mod that will bring in children as settlers. I'm a big BioShock fan, so the mods that give you Big Daddy-style power armor are a favorite of mine, including a mod that brings Rapture to the coast of the Commonwealth. Videos of the Wasteland give you a holotape player and televisions that will run videos you can download or create yourself. It will even give you the chance to revive the Starlight Drive-In. But that's for another day, and video.